everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Queen's Wish, the Conqueror! Last episode, we made our way over towards the fort over here, Fort West Bay, and actually managed to recover it. Very easily, actually. Honestly, I expected we'd have to fight a bunch of bandits and clear them out of the place, but apparently that's not what was going to happen. We did get a quest to clear out this stone mine down here. And there's a stone mine over here. Really, I wish we could find some iron down here, even if this is a stone place. But I guess there's not much that can be done. So, let's do some exploring and see what we can find around here. There is a river over here, but there's also something else over here. This side of the river, the ground is littered with bleached bones and shedded lizard scales. No fresh human tracks. Not even your scouts have come over here. The Vole abandoned this land to monsters. It happens sometimes. There are always more monsters. The lands to the north are blasted and dead. There's an old road slowly vanishing into the sand and dust. There are no signs of anyone traveling up here recently, at least on foot. As you look around, a shadow rushes toward you. You look up and see a huge drake. It circles over you several times, looking you over. You ready your weapons. It decides that it doesn't like the odds and flies off to the west. Perhaps we should come back. We'll check there later. Let's go to the south towards this blasted pit. Those are the gates towards Fablin. Oh, you find the signs of a battle. The earth has been scorched. Nobody has come out to recover the bodies drying out in the sun. It was a daring raid indeed for the Owen to get so far into Masha land. The masters of the Vole are struggling to maintain control. Good for them. Let's see here. Fort West Bay North, Merba East, Thablin Gates West. There is a large force of Vole soldiers patrolling this land, operating from the Thablin Gates. They stop and interrogate all who pass through these lands. They recognize you immediately. They tell you that the gates have been instructed to let you pass. You are to receive free passage to Thablin, capital city of the Masha. I imagine so. This was once an inn for merchants. It has been closed down and the doors and windows are boarded shut. It's too dangerous for merchants on this side of the pass. The Thablin Gates. Okay, those are the gates. I have no intention of going in there right now. This is probably going to lead to the blasted pit. Also, who are you? You see a group of young Vole warriors. They have chainmail and axes, standard equipment for the Vole. The heat doesn't bother them at all. They are walking through the sandy wastes, but they seem confused and lost. When they see that you are outsiders and not fighting in their civil war, they wave. Talk to them. They are friendly folk, neither Masha nor Owen. They were nervous until they realized that you were a Havenite. They left their farms to sign on with Haven's army. This is very common in vassal states. Haven pays very well and provides excellent training. Give them directions to a Haven fort. Fortunately, you have rebuilt one of Haven's fortresses in the Vole. You give the soldiers directions. They march off in the correct direction. Your battalions are strong, but Haven is never able to control a vassal state without recruiting warriors that already live there. Which I can see the value to. Let's see. Blasted pit to the west. Well, here's the blasted pit. And we're already in. You enter the blasted pit. It's yet another of the Vole's quarries, but with a difference. You cross a rickety bridge over a massive chasm. Below you, you can see flows of lava. If you fell, death would be assured. It's painfully hot. Rivers of magma slowly ooze down into the pit below. Whatever they extract here, it must be very precious to justify the risk. Because the environment is so hostile, much of the work is done by magical constructs. You see them puttering around ahead, moving around boxes and shoveling stone. Okay. Blasted pit. Fine crystals and gems for export. Bzz. Okay, the constructs are recycled models. Hopefully they don't end up attacking us. I really hope so. Oh good, wood. We could use that. Looks like there's a dead end over here, so the only option is to actually go inside. The blasted pit. Merchants check inside, please. Alright. Oh! Sage Elon! That's who we were looking for! There is only one human in this distant outpost. He is an old mage. Very old, but his eyes are bright. He takes you in at a glance.
Ah, the promising young Prince of Haven. Dismissed by many, but a diamond in the rough. And I know diamonds, yes? I am Sage Elon. Welcome.
Tell me about this quarry.
Ah, it is a unique place. Limestone? Flint? No such humble stones here. In this deadly fumarole we extract crystals. Precious stones. So much in demand in the workshops of Haven.
What sort of stones do you extract?
Crystals and gems. Some for jewelry, yes, but many others for sages. Magical experiments, dolomite, feldspar, tungsten. This is a rare quarry I work.
You sold to Haven?
Oh yes, I remember before the calamity. I was here then, making quite a fortune exporting the rarest stones to your people. I long for your return.
Who does the work?
Magical constructs, mainly. It is very hostile and dangerous downstairs. Some use Owen for such work.
He shakes his head. Why don't you have Owen?
They are humans. They have dignity. Some abuse Owen and use them in places where they can be hurt. It is a shameful thing. This rebellion we suffer, it is a judgment.
Alright. Sage Elon talks to you while he moves around his workshop. He's some sort of an alchemist. There are little experiments all around you. Herbs, crystals, bubbling pots, notebooks. Can my forts get your stone? He smiles.
Oh, I am eager to win over the favor of Haven. I want you back. Along with the treasures, we do extract other useful stones, things you could use in your forts. Alas, it isn't possible. The mining floor is full of deadly lizards.
Tell me about the lizards.
They are fire lizards, mostly. Nasty creatures, snuck in through the lava vents. They knock over my constructs and melt them.
You're a wizard. Why haven't you killed the lizards?
I am a sage. I have some skills in battle, it is true. Not enough to battle a giant reptilian lava beast alone.
Touché. And if I get rid of the lizards?
You shouldn't need to kill all of them. There is one huge beast, enormous, hard to miss. Should be at the far end of the mining cave. Rid me of it, and I should be able to dispose of the rest of the pests.
We'll kill all we can, even though we don't have to. I'll explain in a minute. By the way, did you send a message to Haven about the calamity?
I did! I'm so glad you came. Your calamity caused harm to many of us who trade with Haven. I would like to help prevent it from happening again. I have done my own investigation. It is in my notes.
Can I read your notes?
I would like to let you. However, I will need a favor first. We should discuss the lizards in my basement.
We have. And what I was going to say about, well, we don't have to clear out all of them, is apparently, unlike the other games, you don't actually get experience for killing creatures or anything like that. Only for, like, notable things. Well, he didn't say anything despite it not being mine, so I guess I could take it. Private quarters. There is a journal on the stand. It is open to a page of arcane notes and symbols. Read it. The moment you touch it, your arm goes numb all the way to the shoulder. Some sort of magical protection. You leave it alone. Those must be the notes he told us about. As you poke around in the wizard's private quarters, there is a small thunderclap. You choke on a cloud of sulphurous smoke. Moments later, defenders appear. Hellhounds! Okay. Ow. Ow. Probably should have expected something like that. And a basilisk! That is very bad. Hopefully he doesn't get pissed off at us for doing this. Oh, that is very bad. I do not care for that stunning at all. And we lost someone. Hold on, I'm going to reload. Okay, this time let's not trigger the trap that results in horrible deadly creatures, and we'll just go down to the mine floor. Alright, lizards to clear out. Let's do just that. At least we don't have to deal with, horrible constructs that are hostile and trying to kill us. That I'm happy for. Oh, look at that, another chest. With stone blocks. Okay, let's take a look here. That looks like the mine floor itself. You emerge into the searing heat of the main mining floor. It's a hellish expanse of lava, dead rock, and crystal formations. You can barely breathe. Far above you, you can dimly see the sky through cracks in the ceiling. Huge lizards walk lazily around in the heat to the south. They seem bored and sluggish now. When they smell prey, they'll move much faster. Like right now, volcanic anole. You know what? Bull rush. Oh, that actually stunned him. And we got stunned. That I don't care about. We've got more coming in. I think we can clear him out. Ow. I don't care for the stunning. Please kill those anoles. They're clearly very dangerous and annoying. Okay, you resisted the stun. Good. You are going to distract that one so it doesn't go away. Ooh, bleeding. That's good. Alright. Two more to deal with here. You resisted the stun, but you were already stunned. And you got stunned again. I do not care for the stunning. You know, I remember reading that apparently the thing about this is that it's less about just beating down your enemies and a lot more about controlling the enemies. Fire lizard and huge lizard. Well, at least they're not the volcanic anoles. There goes the fire lizard. You know, apparently it's more about control. So I guess it's easy to get overwhelmed. Either way, I don't use abilities very much. There we go, that's what I wanted. There goes that one. Should have gone for the other one. Too late now. Step back and shoot. And you missed. Okay. You use a healing on Elspeth. There we go. Okay, I want to see if I can actually get to that other door. More volcanic anoles. Great. On the plus side, I can get to the other door. Okay, that one's dead. Now for this one. At least they do fight in groups. Really don't care for stuns. Okay, you go to that one. You can finish off that one. There you go. The fact that they stun with every single hit is really irritating. Of course you missed. There goes that one. Good job on blocking. There we go. Give a heal. Thank you. Alright. And this is this door. Opened up. Alright, keep looking around. More lizards here. Ah, you can get to this one. I'll take it. Care for that very much. You are going to Poison Rain. Actually, you know what? You're going to move forward a bit, and then you're going to Poison Rain. That'll definitely work. Okay, Elspeth is in trouble now. That definitely helped. I should have given Elspeth a heal. That worked. I like the poison. Okay, definitely give a heal to Elspeth. That one's probably going to die with the next bit of poison. Or we can just stab it. You know what I should do is give all of my guys the ability to do healing. There we go. You know what? Another healing to Elspeth. She seems to be the one to take the most damage most often. Still no sign of the giant lizard. Stone blocks and a silver bar. I think... Okay, there, we found the volcanic beast. Before we kill it, though, I want to take a look over here. Is there anything? There is a passage. With basilisks! That's not pleasant. Something tells me these guys are going to do a lot of stunning and be incredibly annoying because of it. Okay, I approve of the cleave. The more cleaves you get, the better. And we're doing okay here. All things considered, I feel like that could have gone worse. Scroll of Life. Revives fallen party members. You are definitely holding on to that. And this goes into the creature. Alright, time to go deal with it. You know what? An inspiring cry. I think we need that. You find the biggest beast of the pit. None of the other lizards get too close to this enormous monster. They just get eaten. It's huge and fiery. It's not scared of you at all. When it sniffs you out, it lumbers toward you, mindlessly hoping for a fresh meal. Haste! Oh, goody! That is exactly what I wanted. How about we poison it? I'll definitely... I do not approve of that! Please don't do that again. Alright, Bull Rush. Of course he resisted the stun. I'm not surprised there. That's a lot of damage. You know what? Call Bones. Maybe it'll help a little. Definitely a healing on Elspeth. You do a blinding blow. Immune to weakness. Oh, that's bad. Stun won't work. Brutal blow. No, shield shatter. He evaded. Of course he did. He evaded again. Okay, this guy is actually very dangerous and very deadly. Okay, fireball. He evaded again. And the skeleton was the one that hit him. Okay, brutal blow. He's bleeding. I'll take that. You definitely need to give another healing to Elspeth. And more fire. Do another brutal blow. He evaded again! Come on! Fireball again. Please don't evade. That works. Of course he evaded. Why does he keep evading? Do we actually have... We do have Restoring Rain. You're not close enough, are you? Oh no, you did manage to get there. The curing actually isn't very important, but okay. You don't have any effects. Shield shatter. Vulnerable immune. Oh, that is wonderful. That is exactly what I wanted to see. So he's immune to weakness and to vulnerable. Wonderful. Get the poison on him again, maybe? And you're low on spell abilities. Okay, more bleeding. Okay, I approve of that. You are going to just shoot an arrow. More bleeding. He's got bleed, he's got poison. Now a shock. He evaded. Stop evading! And die! Oh boy, things are bad here. Just kill it! Okay, healing wave. We need that on our guys. He's almost dead. There we go. The massive beast falls. It smashes to the ground with an enormous thud. It will be easy for this quarry to be cleared out from here. Soon it will be a good source of stone for Fort West Bay. Should probably check in with the wizard upstairs first, though. We should also just finish off this recluse. So for that massive battle that used up a ton of resources, we get nothing back. Creepy Doll has an effect when it's in your pack, 10% to curse duration, and a bunch of emeralds. I guess throw it in you. Oh jeez, we're almost dead and we have no energy or anything. This is a horrible situation, but we can get out of here. We can get back to a fort and heal up. For now, let's report in. Okay. Sage Elon, I cleared out the lizards downstairs. Elon smiles.
You will be rewarded. In gratitude for restoring my business, I will make sure regular shipments of stone are sent to Fort West Bay. Thank you.
Did you send a message to Haven? Can I read your notes?
Ah, of course. They are upstairs. I will make them readable. Please stay out of my quarters.
Of course. Let's go up. Alright, let's see here. Read the journal. You flip through the journal. Most of it is obscure notes on herbalism and metallurgy. There is, however, a long section of history. Elon spent some time trying to figure out if the Vol contributed to the calamity. His conclusion? No. The Vol does have mages, but they are not very powerful and not very political. None of them have the power necessary to assault Haven on the scale of the calamity. You suspect, based on what you have seen, that he is right. Not hugely helpful, but better than nothing. Yeah, I'm honestly not surprised. Truthfully, with the way everything has been described with all of the groups, all the three vassals, I have a feeling it's most likely going to be the Ariel. If it's not, I will be extremely surprised, but I'm reasonably certain it is. Ah! Haven report. The Haven forts and mines generate 8, 6, 3, and 3. No theft risk. Ukat got nothing. The Vol report. 3 wood, 4 stone, 1 metal, no quicksilver, 5 gold. There is no theft. Total change from the Vol is that. So overall, we got 2 wood. We got a ton of stone. 7 stone. Good God, we have a lot. 1 iron and 1 quicksilver. We need to find a way to get more iron. Okay, we've already spoken with them. We're heading back up to the fort. I have a feeling we're going to be able to rest when we get in there. Yes, we are. Good. Now we just need to speak with the chief. Chief Gervin, I cleared out the blasted pit.
Thank you, Prince. I hope it wasn't a trouble. I already have sent 3 Vol to help the eccentric wizard there extract our stone. If you want more practice or amusement, there is another opportunity to the west.
What else can I do for Fort West Bay?
While this fort was abandoned, a monster laid claim to much of our land. A drake of all things. Calls itself Thor Schiss. Spat some fire at my scouts when they approached. Typically obnoxious. Should probably be driven off. Drakes only cause trouble.
A drake?
A smaller cousin of dragonkind. Very smart. Some magical power. Extremely arrogant and greedy. I'm sure the Vol were thrilled when it decided to settle on our land and not theirs. I hope you can convince it to leave. Words might work. If not, sometimes drakes need killing.
Why should I do this?
The drake has already been scorching our caravans and stealing our livestock. If it was gone, your roads would be safer and fewer of your supplies would be lost. It has been carrying off a lot of wagons. Also, these creatures tend to accumulate treasure.
Can't you send some soldiers to deal with this?
I'm afraid not. I don't have enough here for an expedition like that. Thor Schiss is only an aggravation, not a true threat.
Okay then, we have our task. Go to the west to deal with Shore This. That was when we walked over and saw all those lizards and the drake flying overhead, so we did actually see it. You know what, I don't see a bad idea about doing this. Considering it said the theft risk was 25%? Yeah, we're going to be losing materials every 4 times we get stuff. That said, we're not through yet. I'm going to take a quick trip to Greatport, and then I'm going to go back into our main fort, because we have a couple things to deal with. First, Greatport. Yes, travel to Greatport. Now that I'm here, we go up in here, and you can tell me, have my materials arrived yet? They have. I will make sure they are shipped to Fort Haven immediately. Please let me know if you need more. Thank you. We got 1 iron. 1 iron? Really? I would need to request more iron. Thank you. Can we export some supplies? Lose 1 stone, gain 7 gold. I mean, quicksilver is very valuable, but stone... And we can access wood and... less iron than I would have liked. I would have expected more. Okay, let's go back into the town itself and report into the sage there. He's going to want to know what we found. It'll be something, at least. Okay. Let me guess, we have... current earnings 4, current upkeep 3. We currently have 4 iron. So much less than I want. Oh! Any messages for me? Yes, in both cases. Alright. Let's start with the door here. When you approach the portal, you hear your brother's voice.
Ah, my brother. My peaceful, gentle brother. I think I need to speak with you.
Peaceful? Gentle?
That is the reputation you have earned. You seem to have a great reluctance to punish wrongdoers, no matter how much they deserve it.
And you would do otherwise.
To a point. People need to feel they have a chance for mercy, but they also need to know they can be punished if they wrong us. Haven has always sought a balance.
I will consider your words.
Really? Well, that is a unique surprise. Good luck, Rupert.
Thank you. Alright, Chief Miranda. Chief Miranda is waiting for you. There is a dirty, hungry farmer in the center of the office, hands chained together, held by 2 guards. I am sorry, Prince, but the thorny problem dropped in our laps by the hamlet of Carto remains. Maximilian here is still awaiting a judgment. Wait, is this the same trial as before? I am afraid so. Carto is still unable to settle this case. As is their right, they requested the highest-ranking person in the nearest Haven fort to settle it for them. Alas, the highest-ranking person is still you. Tell me more. Okay, it's basically the same thing. And we couldn't get any information. I've made a decision. I'm going to say Maximilian is innocent. Maximilian breaks down in tears of relief. Chief Miranda writes a quick letter to the people of Carto. The prisoner is handed the letter and some provisions, taken out and efficiently released. Thank you, Prince. I have no further business for today. She isn't concerned about the verdict. To her, it's just another piece of settled business. Okay then. There was no evidence I could see aside from him being in the area, so I had to let him go. Innocent until proven guilty. Stonehouse, if I may. Are we making progress bringing civilization to this backwater? No. What does my mother think of me? You have shown a surprising tendency toward acting in the interest of Haven. What do the people of Sacramentum think of me? You have shown a tendency to be merciful and mild in your dealings with Sacramentum. How am I progressing in reclaiming this colony? Little substantive progress, that is all. Alright, and now to speak with the sage. Sage Harlan, I have read Elon's notes. He believed that the Vole did not cause the curse. You describe what little you found. He's not thrilled, but he tries to put a good face on it.
Interesting. Sort of. Very plausible, not surprising. The Vole are a practical people. They work in rock, not ether. It does make me want to limit my search. This has been somewhat helpful. If you want to continue investigating, I have more leads.
I want to know more about the loss of this colony. I will continue to help your investigations.
I got a letter from the Yucat. It was torn, stained, and incomplete. It promised knowledge of the calamity. It was from Regala, shaman. It said she serves her people at a place where bog iron is gathered. Normally I would neglect it, yet the shamans of the Ukatish, while dirty and grubby, often show true wisdom.
Do you think the Ukatish might have created the curse?
It is possible. Their shamans are powerful. They are attuned to the land. Their swamp dwellers are vicious and vengeful enough to do such a thing. Yet, well, I don't want to make guesses. It would only lead us astray.
Where is Regala?
In a bog iron swamp? Not very helpful, I know, except I have read that the most productive swamps are along the north coast. The most powerful Ukatish shamans gather along the north coast. Maybe this will help?
The north coast? Huh. So it could be somewhere around up here. Well, we're in the Vole. I guess we're going to be completing the whole bloody thing. It's not quite what I expected. And we did level up. So, Rupert. We do have both of the healings. That is what I wanted to get. More energy would be useful. Actually, a 20% bonus to all healings, blessings, and curses you cause would be helpful, and would give us energy. I think that's actually probably a good idea. We'll grab that. Elspeth, you are our combat master. I think Bludgeon Senseless would actually be a pretty good idea. Although now that I think about it, I think Whirlwind Attack would be nice as well. We've used that more than anything else, so sure. Terrence, our support. Heals 10% more and doubles curing. Hastes and blesses all allies. That would actually be pretty useful. Silence, but then again, I think Magery would be a good thing just because of the bonus to healing and blessing. And you get more energy from it. Definitely useful. And now our mage. I feel like I've used Poison Rain more than anything else, so that's probably a good thing to get. Yes, I think so. Poison Rain! Alright, and with that, I am going to end this episode here. We do have a new quest, so next episode we'll make our way to go deal with the Drake. Why not? It'll be an easy thing to take care of. Well, maybe not easy, but hopefully you'll listen. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I'm Chester44. That is Rupert, Elspeth, Terrence, and Patricia. This has been a Let's Play of Queen's Wish the Conqueror. And I shall see you all next time.